Good morning, I'm Jeff. I'm a sewer tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 296 Northeast Hyde Circle here in Hillsboro. We're located at the front of the home, just off to the right of the front door. We have a 3-inch ABS cleanout as our point of access. I'm going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Currently have water running. Here we go. Transitions here at 9 feet from 3-inch ABS over to 6-inch concrete. Here at 15 feet, it looks like we've reached the terminus for the line here. It would appear that the house is connected to an easement. I've looked into the title report to verify that. I will locate this spot here. I've got the water turned off inside. The line's going to be drained out here for just a moment. But I've located the camera head here at 11 feet and tried to locate it at 16 feet where the line terminates. Again, it looks like the easement is right over. If you're looking at the face of this house from the street, the line heads over to the neighbor's house to the right. It looks like there's an easement running up and down their property, and it looks like the line terminates on their side of the fence line. So it's just important to ensure that there is, in fact, a contract for an easement here, and there's not some kind of party line situation going on. I'm getting continuous water flow even now that we've had the sink turned off. So I'm going to pull back here a little bit. I'm trying to get that piece of toilet paper out of the way. It'll move. But it looks like we may have water coming into this. Well, sorry, never mind. We still have a sink running, apparently. Sorry, there was a dishwasher discharging some water there for a moment. At this point, I'm looking down into the cleanout, and there is no water flow going through there. I've got my flashlight inside there. Yeah, there is no water flow through the cleanout currently. But as you can see here, we still have consistent flow of water. Which means we probably have... this piece of toilet paper is going to move out of the way here. It's creating a little bit of standing water in front of it, but if the water were actually turned off there would be no standing water at all. It drains out properly. The slope and grade is correct anyway. As you can see here, when we get back to this pipe, right at this particular location in the ABS, we do not have any more water flow. You'll see a little bit of water there kind of trickling off from the camera, but as you can see here, there's nothing consistent running. When you go over the edge here, we start getting water flow again, consistent water flow. So what it looks like is going on here, I can't tell if we've got water coming through the bottom of the pipe. I can't tell if those are little tiny kind of protrusions that are causing the water to kind of... If you can see what I'm talking about there, I have a hard time describing that, but you can see those 3 little spots there where it almost looks like water is trickling into the line. Either way, what we've got going on here is there's a perforation in the concrete allowing that water to seep into the line, is what it looks like. Because I pull back into here in the ABS part, and then we have no more water flow, and there's no water coming out of the house currently. So it's either coming out at this transition joint, but the water, when you get back right here at the transition, let's see if we have water movement forward. It's looking like it may be coming through the bottom of the pipe there. It's really hard to discern where that water flow is coming from, but it does look like you might have a perforation in the bottom of the pipe. And again, now we're going to have water flow. The dishwashers just started cranking out again. All right, so I've located and marked this spot. I've marked it with a white X. Here is at about 10 feet. I pulled back here, and it does appear that the water is perforating through the bottom of the line right here at about 10 feet out. When I come back here to the transition point, it looks like the water flow stops. It does not appear to be coming through the transition, but right there at 10 feet through the bottom of the line. So I recommend correcting that. There's obviously a crack in the pipe there, and it's just going to get worse. Eventually, the bottom of that pipe is going to break out of the way there. Or allow roots to come through, or both. Anyway, I recommend correcting that. Doing a pipe sleeve or liner in this situation is going to be the most ideal. When I locate it here at 10 feet, I'm picking the camera head up at about 12 feet deep. It's very deep. Apart from that, though, there's good flow all the way out to that easement.
And it's not necessary.
All right, I'm about to pull the camera out of the line here. Apart from the perforation in the concrete, the line drains nicely all the way to the easement there. Just double check that there is a contract for an easement on that side of the property. And I would highly recommend getting that piece of concrete repaired there. Other than that, though, the line is functioning properly at this time. And I recommend doing a rescope after any repair work to ensure that it was done properly and that it was properly sealed off. So likely the liner is going to be the better option in this circumstance. Look into both lining and sleeving versus traditional excavation. But with a hole that deep to dig, generally sleeving is probably going to be the cheaper option.